Seen a nigga eat a horse head. Hey, he made sure that the horse was dead. I ain't never seen a nigga eat a horse head. Shit, make sure that the horse dead. I ain't never seen a nigga brush a horse teeth. Why the fuck is you brushing on the horse teeth? How the fuck you gonna clean off a horse head, then turn around, then cook the horse head? This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. This nigga really from the struggle, look at his hairline. All the motherfucking coats sandal hairline. You got a coat and some sandals on hairline. The back of that coat got blew up in a bomb. I don't give a fuck, nigga, call your mom. What you about to do? You about to put it in the water tonight. Yeah. Put it in the water tonight, add a little bit of doodle and some beans on it. Put some hot sauce, bitch, get the cane on it. Y'all niggas don't forget to put the cane on it. Put 3 bags, bitch, of cocaine on it. Put the top off, Mortal Kombat on it. Put your hat on it. Stop playing, bitch, grab that horse meat. Go ahead, go eat you some horse meat. That shit illegal over here, we can't eat horse meat.
For snakes to watch on how to avoid humans. Like, as you can see here, you're gonna touch the snake and all the sauce anyway, so the glove's not needed. And how did you get so many of these? I thought you ran over 1 snake, not 3. What, were you saving some for a rainy day? Snake on a stick. Reminds me of that Rick and Morty episode with Snake Jazz. Bust out your level 1 oven with the grates. Well, let's get to frying these bad boys. And what's interesting is the color doesn't look bad, but I just feel like this has got to be absolutely disgusting. This is a poverty glizzy. This brings a whole new meaning to the idea of a struggle meal. From far away, they look like nice gleaming sausages. And then when you get up close, only to find out that they're fucking snake. What country are you in, and who here likes snake in the comment section? Is it actually good and worth eating? Also, what kind of snake did he decide to eat? And you're not gonna clean them or cut them up or nothing. You're just gonna eat it all with skin intact. That, my friend, is fucking disgusting.
Fuck that.
Got a customer eating that pig ear sandwich. What you gotta say?
All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. All right, Shalom. This is a quick video I'm going to do here. It's going to be entitled, Thou Shalt Eat No Abominable Thing. Thou shalt eat no abominable thing. And I put about 4 different shorts in here. The first of which, well, one of them, I don't know what order I put them in. But you had the people here eating a horse head, right? You had this one heathen, another heathen eating snakes. Then you had a Negro heathen, an Israelite going after the ways of the nations eating a damn pig ear sandwich. And then you also had these Hamites walking through the jungle or whatever, just picking up a random dead monkey and biting chunks off of it. Not only is it roadkill or previously dead, it's a damn monkey. These Hamite devils just taking bites off of it like, you know, like it's a damn apple or something. Anyway, you know, put the video together and then just pulled a few scriptures up to just read them. And I just wanted to kind of say to you Jakes out there that think you Hamites, you think you Africans or whatever, this is you. You want to be associated with the people that would just take a damn monkey and just take bites off of it like it was a damn coconut or apple. You know, and all you people that keep hollering about the other nations can be saved. The Most High don't deal with heathens. The reason they do this is because they're godless, you know, godless sinners. They don't have their own real, true, and living God. They worship, you know, idols. The scriptures tell us that. For the gods of the nations are idols, but the Lord made the heavens. This is why they got to be shown what to do. Now, do you want to eat something? You got to brush the teeth on the thing first. I mean, this is all kind of nasty, man. I just wanted to poke fun at you people. You think these damn heathen nations can be saved? No, they got to learn order. See, in the kingdom of heaven, we're going to police the shit out of them, and they're not going to be allowed to do this. Nobody's going to be able to eat horses, snakes, motherfucking pig ears, or monkeys. And really, that one Jake, it shows how far you fallen, from grace. You've been over here among these nations so long, you eat just like them. You eat like fucking heathens. This is abominable flesh that you're not to eat. And you stupid Christians out there keep trying to push that you could eat whatever you want to eat. You look like fools. This is Deuteronomy 14:3. It says, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. You can't eat anything abominable. Okay? This is Leviticus 11:43. You shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby. Did you hear that? You eat something abominable, you can be defiled. Leviticus 20:25. Ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, and between clean fowls and clean, and ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast, or by fowl, or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. You are not to eat it. Not only you're not to eat it, you're not to touch it. You're not to touch the carcass of it. And this, I don't know what's worse. A horse head, and there's a funny song that Jake was doing with it, whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, you see these people eating these damn horse, cleaning the horse head up and then putting all kind of spices and different shit with it just in order to cut meat off of it to eat it. And they eating it like it's, like it's some kind of delicacy, man. What are you talking about? You just ate a face. And we have clear instructions. This is Leviticus 11:1. Laws about animals for food. For all of you vegetarians out there, you vegan Israelites with your sensitive selves, right? Your scrunchies in your damn hair, whatever. And I'm talking about the men now. Your hair down your back, you little sissies. You go up and down talking about the Lord never meant for us to eat meat. But here it is, laws about animals for food. Leviticus 11:1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth. And it gives the parameters which you're to go by. You can eat certain beasts and certain ones you can't eat. You can go in here and read it. Among the which are camels, rabbits. You're not supposed to eat camels, rabbits, pigs, horses, monkeys. Right? And even in the waters, it gives you what you're not. You're not to eat shrimp, crab, lobster, crayfish, eels, manta rays, octopus, squid. You're not to eat those. This is the reason why. Leviticus 11:9. These shall ye eat of all that are in the waters, whatsoever hath fins and scales in the waters, in the seas, and in the rivers, them shall ye eat. And all that have not fins or scales in the seas and in the rivers, and of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be an abomination unto you. They shall be even an abomination unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination. Whatsoever hath no fins nor scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you. And that includes catfish. All you southern catfish loving niggas, you're not supposed to eat it. It doesn't have scales. It has fins, but it doesn't have scales. Now, there was a Jake on the comment board earlier today. I stopped eating tuna. I don't think it's got scales. All you had to do was damn look it up. Which it does have scales. They're just very tiny. But if you don't like tuna at the end of the day, then don't eat it. Don't eat it. That's all. It says here, tuna, for example, have very few scales, yet are nevertheless considered a kosher fish. See it? Tuna, their specialized body shape, fins and scales enable some species of tuna to swim as fast as 43 miles per hour. See that? So you have to check. And according to this, all tuna don't have scales. All right, so you have to consider what kind it is. Fish is considered kosher only if it comes from an animal that has fins and scales, such as tuna, salmon, halibut, or mackerel. Water-dwelling creatures that don't have These physical features, such as shrimp, crab, oysters, lobster, and other types of shellfish, are not permitted. See that? And this stuff is, you got all this information at your fingertips. Don't come on my comment board no more arguing about whether fish got scales or not. All you had to do was damn look it up, man. Take 2 seconds to do that. Anyway, when you're reading the scriptures further, and you know what, before we go on, let's go back to Leviticus real quick. We was there, Leviticus 11, because it also goes and it gives you the precept in Deuteronomy 14. Right up here at the top, Deuteronomy 14:3. It says, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. These are the beasts which ye shall eat, the ox, the sheep, and the goat. Now, you don't see a horse here. The hart and the roebuck and the fallow deer and the wild goat and the pygarg and the wild ox and the camoy and every beast that parteth the hoof and cleaveth the cleft into 2 claws and cheweth the cud among the beasts that ye shall eat. And on top of that, you are commanded at a certain time of the year to take a lamb and eat it. For all you big tough, vegans out there. For you Arabs, this is for you. Verse 7. Nevertheless, these shall you not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divide the cloven hoof, as the camel and the hare and the coney, for they chew the cud, but divide not the hoof, therefore they are unclean unto you. And the swine, because it divideth the hoof, yet cheweth not the cud, it is unclean unto you. Ye shall not eat of their flesh, nor touch their dead carcass. See it? And then it repeats all the others. And then it goes into the birds, of course, right? All different types of birds you can eat. Now in verse 19 it says, and every creeping thing that flieth is unclean unto you, they shall not be eaten. That's pretty much it on that. Let's go back to Leviticus 11. I thought I was going to be able to see. And things that creep on the ground, such as snakes, you're not to eat. Caterpillars, earthworms, shit like that. Now, I do think there's a certain worm you can eat. I'm not 100% sure on that, but why would you want to? You know? That's good enough. Yeah, things with paws. Verse 29. These also shall be unclean unto you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel and the mouse and the tortoise after his kind, and the ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail and the mole. And a big delicacy is escargot. You're not supposed to eat it, which is snails. Lizards. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doth touch them when they be dead shall be unclean until even. There you go. And I mean, of course, snakes going to be among those. You know, serpents. You're not supposed to eat fucking serpents. Well, that's in the Old Testament, brother. What about in the New Testament? Revelation 21:7. He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his God, and he shall be my son. But the fearful and unbelieving and the abominable. What's that? We'll look it up in a moment. And murderers and whoremongers and sorcerers and idolaters and all liars shall have their part in the lake which burneth with fire and brimstone, which is the second death. When you look up this word abominable, when you look it up in every translation, it's not going to tell you anything about eating unclean food, but it's going to mention witchcraft, idolatry, and different stuff. Now, this is the word abominable, dulioso, right? To render foul, to cause to be abhorred, abominable. Down here, to be disgusted, i.e. detest, especially of idolatry. So it always mentions idolatry, right? Abhor, abominable. And you go down here to the Strong's Thayer's Greek lexicon. When you look here for the word abominable, what do you see? Certain precepts. Leviticus 11:43, ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall you make yourselves unclean with them, that ye should be defiled thereby. So that it applies. Leviticus 20:25, ye shall therefore put difference between clean beasts and unclean, and between unclean fowls and clean. And ye shall not make your souls abominable by beast or by fowl or by any manner of living thing that creepeth on the ground, which I have separated from you as unclean. You see? So Revelation 21 tells you, 21:8, if you're abominable, you're going to be in the lake of fire. And you can make yourself abominable by unclean beasts. Now, if we go, I want to look something up real quick here if I can. I want to show you something. Because a lot of you are going to try to say, well, they were talking about idolatry. Well, let's see real quick. This is 2 Maccabees, chapter 7 and verse 42. Now, when these, the story of the 7 sons, the mother and the 7 sons, whom the Greeks wanted to eat swine's flesh, right? Let's go up to the top. It says, just bear with me here. 2 Maccabees 7:1, and it came to pass also that 7 brethren with their mother were taken and compelled by the king against the law to taste swine's flesh, and were tormented with scourges and whips. And as you go on through it, they all wind up getting tortured for not eating the swine's flesh, right? Now, when you go to the bottom, what does it say? Verse 42. Let this be enough now to have spoken concerning the idolatrous feasts and the extreme tortures. Eating pork is idolatry. Eating unclean things is idolatry. It can be mentioned, it can be listed with idolatry. See? And they all, and hey, these heathens, that's why we told you they're godless heathens. See, they worship different gods and idols, and when you eat like them, you too are also doing idolatry. You eat a damn horse, you're gonna eat a serpent, you eat a fucking pig ear. See, you niggas in the Baptist church and the Christianity eating all this different shit. You gonna eat some animal's ears? Hell no. And you Hamites, godless Hamites eating a monkey. So that's pretty much it, brothers. This has been Thou Shalt Eat No Abominable Thing. We'll see you again with another lesson, Lord willing. All praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai.